Hi guys. Hi guys. A lot of you know I'm a registered holistic nutritionist, and oh, here we go. I'm going to be talking about some new recipes and a challenge we have going on. So I'm just going to see if I can share this. Okay, now we are live. So it's been a little while since I've done a live. Looks like I'm a little bit rusty, so bear with me. Okay, so I think we are ready to go. So we are doing a 30-day smoothie challenge over at Mom Rich Hearts. Hi everybody on Instagram, looks like we're going there. 30-day smoothie challenge. So I'm gonna share a couple reasons why I love this. So smoothies, getting into green smoothies, nourishing smoothies, was one of the biggest things that got me going when I got going on my sort of health transformation. And I call it the, sorry, distracting me here. I call it the like gateway drug to healthy living. It's for a lot of people, even my parents, I've noticed this. So they got onto green smoothies. They have a green smoothie every day, even in the winter. They're such creatures of habit. I am a little bit as well. Hopefully they don't mind me talking about them. So they have a green smoothie every day. And if you think about the amount of nourishment you're adding in, so instead of for breakfast, having your usual toast and peanut butter, I just have to get Instagram going. Think about having the amount of nourishment you can get in with a green smoothie, whether that is you're adding in spinach, berries, some avocado, some healthy fats like avocado, coconut milk, nuts and seeds. Think about over months and months, even just weeks, the amount of nourishment you can add in. So that's one reason why I love green smoothies. If you are stuck in a rut, stuck in your old habits, you want to make some changes, whether that's with your energy, with how you feel, whether that's with your weight, then I highly recommend just focus on this one thing. Give yourself a challenge of 30 days to add in, hopefully we're still working there, to add in a green smoothie. So I have linked in the description a little bit more information on that. It's a free challenge and it's just sort of a self-guided thing. I've added in a free ebook, so you just type your email in there and it'll get sent straight to your inbox. I'm sharing pretty much daily over in the Mom Rich Hearts community, so that's our private Facebook group, and also on my Insta stories. I'm sharing my daily smoothies along with other things that we have going on during our day. What else did I want to say? So another reason I love adding in smoothies, this whole thing with just focusing on this, is I notice with the mindset part of it, if you can focus a little bit more on adding in versus what you can't have. I've noticed with myself, I tried keto for a little while. For a lot of people, it works great. Worked great for me for a little while, but I did get into that mindset where it was just so much on restriction. I ended up sort of, I found it a little bit tough after a little while, and then after that, I just sort of like binged on sugar. I don't know if my body just really wanted that sugar again, but I think with the whole mental thing behind it, I was too focused on restriction and what I can't have. So I encourage you guys to focus more on just one or two things, focusing on abundance of nourishment. Focus on food as fuel versus food as weight loss, or lack of food as weight loss. That was actually a huge mindset shift years ago when I started my sort of health transformation. I struggled so much. I'll talk particularly in the weight loss part of it. Let's say like 10 years ago, I really wanted to lose weight, and like so many people, it's such a struggle. You want to lose, whether it's just 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever it is. You're so, like in your head, you're so motivated to lose weight, and you have such intense focus on what you're eating, trying to lose that weight, but usually it's on the whole restriction thing, like I can't eat this, I can't eat this. And as soon as I switched my mindset and just got rid of that and just focused on adding in abundance of foods that are nourishing and food is fuel, I actually started to lose weight. And I was able to, I didn't have to like starve myself. I didn't have to go hungry at all. So I encourage you to focus more on that. And this green smoothie challenge is one way to do that, is one small part, one small change. So you can add in a green smoothie. first thing in the morning if you want. That's a great way to do it. I personally love to have a cup of coffee. I don't really feel like a cold smoothie in the morning. I love a cup of coffee. I have usually my coffee and a protein bar, homemade protein bar. If you want that recipe, I can post it. Just let me know. I can post it in the description. That's my go-to in the morning. Then I'll either have, it sort of varies, either mid-morning, I'll have a smoothie, or afternoon, or sometimes it's in the evening, I'll have a smoothie, or if I'm just super busy, it can even be sort of like a meal replacement too. So I just make sure I fit that into my day. And also with camping season coming up, with the busyness of summer, I continue to stick with this smoothie habit. That's kind of why I'm sharing this with you now. Get into that habit, and then when we get into that busy time, say you're camping, and camping, I love to indulge a little bit. In the evening, I love to have some wine. I love to have a little bit of chips, salsa, maybe some marshmallows, roasted marshmallows over the fire. But if I know that earlier in that day, I have added in a green smoothie, I've got that nourishment in, often I'll even take it to the next level, and I'll have like a fairly healthy lunch, or maybe like a big salad with some protein and things like that. Then I don't feel guilty. I can indulge a little bit, and I find I don't pack on the pounds. I can still feel good, and my cravings stay a little bit more level. I'm not sure what the word is I'm trying to get to, but another part of that, so is when you're adding in more nourishment. So let's take it back to weight loss. If you are trying to lose weight and you are going with the I know people are a little bit smarter now, but like the Special K's and the 100-calorie snack packs, where it's not, you don't really care about the ingredients, you just care about the calorie count. I did that for years too, and it didn't work for me. What I've come to discover is if your body is nourished, if you are sort of taking care of your body through what you're eating, then you'll have less cravings, you'll feel better, you'll feel more satisfied, and you're less likely to binge on food later in the evening. So a few things that I often hear, common struggles are I eat good all day long, and then in the evening I just binge. One reason for that might be that you aren't getting in good nourishment during the day, or you're not getting in enough healthy fats, enough protein early in the day. Maybe you're going too hungry. You've got some blood sugar issues you might not even be aware of. So you're not getting enough food in during the day, and then that can cause binges in the evening. So if you're finding that, so many people do that, take it back to earlier in the day. If you are struggling with cravings in the evening, binging, then focus on early in the day, getting high nourishing foods, getting in enough food, and then you'll be good in the evening. So sort of along that lines, with you want to add in extra protein and fat, I'm going to talk a little bit about I don't want to say good smoothies versus bad smoothies, but I'm not sure how else to describe it. So you can be drinking a smoothie a day, and it's full of fruit. Maybe you've got some banana in there, you've got some mango, and then you've got some yogurt in there, and usually that yogurt is sweetened. That's pretty much just a sugar bomb. There's a huge difference between drinking that type of smoothie in a day versus drinking like a nourishing green smoothie, like the smoothies in the ebook. If you can add in, so start wherever you're at. If you're already used to eating lots of greens and eating healthy, then you can go for the smoothies with the kale. You can even throw in some cucumber. Like, you can throw in so much produce into your smoothie. Some of the smoothies I have are, it's getting dark on that one, but that's okay. You can even add in celery, cucumber, spinach, and then add some fruit in there, so maybe some protein powder, and it can still be tasty. But if you're just kind of starting out, you're not eating super clean, you can start out, we've got all different kinds of smoothies. We've got like chocolate mint one, where you can't even taste the vegetables at all. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that. I don't want you to have 30 days of smoothies where it's just fruit and yogurt. I personally don't put yogurt in my smoothies at all, partly because the Mama Recharge lifestyle, I've noticed it's focused on getting rid of the energy draining foods. The top energy drainers for women, which I've noticed is usually that's gluten, dairy, sugar, and processed food. So we focus on cutting those things out. Not everybody has a dairy and gluten intolerance. A lot of you do. If you are finding you just don't feel great, you just can't, cravings are taking control, Mainly the thing is you just feel tired, you don't feel great. It's worth it to try cutting those out. So I'm getting a little bit off track. I just wanted to explain a little bit about the smoothies that I love. So usually they don't have the yogurt. Usually they'll have a little bit of fruit to sweeten them up a bit, but I try not to go too crazy. I try to add in, if I can, add in half vegetables to half fruit, and add in some fat and some protein in there as well. You can add in cauliflower. Like I used to just do spinach smoothies with, like, add spinach into my smoothies. My latest favorite smoothie is a cauliflower one. It's a lemon tart smoothie. It's frozen cauliflower, so it's so easy. You just buy a bag of frozen cauliflower. You don't have to wash it or anything. Throw that into your smoothie. You can't taste it at all. So if you don't believe me, try it out. Adding frozen cauliflower in. You can even add some frozen broccoli in. You can add spinach in. I never notice the taste of spinach. It gets disguised really well. Kale you can add in. Sometimes I can notice the taste of that a little bit. What else for produce? So you can even do some celery. You have to have a really good blender, a decent blender, to blend up celery really well. You can do cucumber. That usually blends up fairly well. So my main go-tos is a big handful of spinach, or I'll do the ones, I can even do both, or I'll do the cauliflower. Those are my favorite ones. I also have, it's called Samara. It's like a greens powder. Sometimes I'll throw that in as well. If you don't have that, you can just add an abundance of vegetables and fruits. For liquid, so since I'm dairy free, and I recommend a lot of people try that out if they're not feeling great, almond milk is good. You can even just do water. If you've got some fats in there and you blend it with water, it still has like a nice creamy taste. If you add a little bit of frozen banana in there, still creamy. So instead of going into too much detail on what I add into my smoothies, you can grab the link is in the description. Grab the smoothie guide. It's free. Gives you lots of ideas. Also follow along at on Instagram in my Insta stories. So it's mama_recharged on Instagram, and on Mama Recharged Community I'm going to be adding in recipes as I go through this smoothie challenge. So I encourage you guys, if you are looking for you want to sort of clean up your diet, you want to increase your energy, maybe you want to lose some weight, but life is busy, you just want to take it one step at a time, I highly encourage you to try our smoothie challenge. What else did I want to share? So if you are doing it, tag me. If you're sharing it on your Insta stories, tag me, Mama Recharged, at Mama Recharged, and you can use the hashtag if you want to add a hashtag on. This is what I'm using, is hashtag 30-day smoothie challenge. What else did I want to share? I'm going to share a couple other little updates too. If I can get my computer going here, I'll show my screen in a second. So say hi if you guys are on. Hopefully you're enjoying this beautiful weather. I'm so excited for summer. I think a lot of people are like this, love the change of seasons. So two of my favorite times are, and often food brings a lot of joy to all of our activities and all that too. My favorite times of year are December, sort of leading up to Christmas. And I love to share all our, we've got our different ebooks for our Christmas treats and all that. So that's a huge part of our family memories, of our sort of, I don't know how to describe it, of our joy is, and I think a lot of people are like this, food is a big part of your entertainment. So I want you to, if you're feeling sort of crappy, you want to lose weight, I don't want you to feel deprived. I want to show you that you can still feel, hi Ken, you can still feel really good, and you can still eat really good food without feeling deprived. So some of our best summer memories, most of our best summer memories include food, whether that is sitting around the campfire with a drink, or if that's, I'm just thinking back to last summer, my husband and I, we get the kiddie pool out, the kids are in the kiddie pool, and we make up a healthier slushy drink. Sometimes we throw some rum in that, or even just going out on a walk, taking a delicious smoothie on the go, or going to the beach and taking a smoothie. I don't know, you guys are probably like that too. A lot of your favorite memories include food, whether that's gathering around the table with family or whatever that is. So that's why I want to share with you. I don't want you to feel deprived. I don't want you to just be eating salads and boring foods and the same foods every day, or broccoli and chicken. That's why I'm so passionate about the Mama Recharged lifestyle. So I'm just going to share. Anybody is in the membership, I'll just do a quick update. I'll see if I can show this. I just have to go to my homepage here. We've updated. We've got our summertime ebook, our summer drinks ebook, and our summer dinner favorites ebooks. My computer's really slow, so I might not be able to show you. So if you're in the membership, I've added that to the homepage. It's always in there, but it's in, you have to do a couple clicks to get to it. So now those are all on the homepage. Check those out if you're in the membership. Also, we have our weekly meal plans, featured meal plans that come out every Friday, and you have all of the 50 plus meal plans to choose from too. So I just want to make sure the members, knew about that. If you're curious about the membership, go to mamarecharged.com. All the information's on there. What else did I want to share? I could even link in the description, I guess. Right now we have it at a sale price. The yearly price, a lot of people go for the yearly price because it's a huge value. You get all of our programs in there. Our January 4-week program is in there. Our 7-day cleanse that we run twice a year. So for a super low price, you can join on the membership for a whole year. Okay, let me show. Let me see if it updated on here. And then, okay, so I'm just going to share. I don't know. Can I switch this around? Okay, so this is, and if you're not in the membership too, if you're kind of curious, this is our homepage. So I've added in our summertime ebook. I think there's over like 40 recipes in here. These are my favorites. These are the ones that I'm talking about where it's like food often goes along with our favorite summer memories. So there's recipes like this. It's like a peach cobbler that's just full of nourishing foods that aren't gonna have you pack on the pounds, aren't gonna make you feel like crap. Summer dinner favorites, if you want just some light, sorry Instagram, I'm not showing you guys right now the screen. So some light, simple, colorful, just sort of like refreshing dinners. Summertime drinks, if you want to enjoy some good drinks this summer, whether that is with alcohol or without. There's some really good drink ideas in here that aren't going to be packed with sugar. They don't have artificial colors, artificial flavors. So yeah, those are in there for members if you're curious about the membership. Anyways, I'm excited for summer. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you've got able to take some time away from work and just enjoy the sun, enjoy the beaches. We're doing lots of camping this summer. I'm excited about that. One more update too is in our membership we have our summertime, I can't remember what it's called, it's on the go. So I share lots of stuff whether you are camping or whether you're just on the go for road trips. I share my meal plan. Sometimes when I go camping for a week, I'll prep a lot of stuff beforehand, still like delicious meals so you don't feel deprived, but it's nourishing and keeps you feeling good. So I've got, from the last like 3 or 4 years, I've got my camping food plan and got meal plans and all that in there, different recipes. So we're going to be sharing, that's going to be our focus in July. I might share that a little bit sooner because we're actually starting our first camping trip on June 30th, I think that is. So I'll share more about what I'm doing with that. Watch Insta stories, watch my Facebook stories, and I'll share all that. Hopefully that's of interest to you. I'm not real sure, but last year it seemed to be, people seem to enjoy that. So I tend to ramble on, so I will say goodbye. Hopefully you guys are going to join the smoothie challenge with us. I'm passionate about it because that's sort of what got me started on my health transformation. So hopefully you guys experience the same thing. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. We have all the